What is going on, peeps? Joshua here, and I am back, and it is Broken Tibia, day 35. So yeah, what you see before you is a V8 Titan, heavy metal chrome, and this happens to be my neighbor's Titan. And today, I am going to show my neighbors how to perform an earl infiltrating device change, which shall begin when we get that shield down. But I'm going to get the little GoPro set up, and we'll take it from there. Once the shield's down, I'll bring y'all back on board. See y'all here directly. All right, so the drain pan is set. And neighbor, can you turn the old filtrating device off there? Yep, you're going the correct way. Pretty snug. Oh, you look like you almost had it. You almost had it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, peeps.
It's hot.
Yep.
Is it all going to be hot?
It'll be a little warm, yeah. It won't be the most exciting, but it'll be all right. Yeah, just let it slow drain. Let it slow drain. So when you have a setup as such, you can just let it drain a little bit, so that way it doesn't go everywhere, all over the oil filter, splashing out. Some vehicles you can do this with, so now you should be able to slowly unscrew it off and it won't go gushing out anywhere.
Oh, okay.
But you want to keep your hands on it good, because there's going to come a point where it's just going to get loose and then fall right off. And that's the moment when catastrophe happens. Let's see. Does the neighbor have it in her hands? Let's see what happens. Almost there. It's getting closer. I thought it was getting closer. Bam. See how that happened? So, peeps, there you go. Always take your time when you're taking the oil filters off like that, because when you take them earl filtrating devices off, as you can see, it can go splish splish and make a mess. All right, so next it is going to be time to check the earl filter and get the new one on there. And I'll show y'all a super cool little tip in just a second. Well, peeps. We just ran into a little hitch with the earl infiltrating device change. So check this out. As neighbor pulled the earl filter out of the box, what do you notice, peeps? Bom, 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 bom. If you add the 1 plus the 1, you can get that too. But those are not the same filtrating devices, peeps. So we must figure out this dilemma. We shall return. All right, peeps. So, since we're still waiting on the filtrating device, figure we'll just go ahead and get the earl drained out of the system. So, the neighbor has located the earl pan, which is right up there, and that is the bolt, boop, 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 right there. And neighbor is going to go ahead and break that bolt free.
Neighbor's gonna try.
There's certain techniques for doing it.
What is the technique?
Oftentimes, what you can do is use one hand up against the head of the socket ratchet. Yep, and then use the other hand at the butt of the other hand, the palm of the other hand, to hit the ratchet.
To hit it, okay.
And by striking it as such, you can often break it free. Boom, as such.
Now I'll pull this back?
Yep, you should be able to pull the ratchet off now. Yep. Slide that under there now. You're going to want to make sure you've got a good, yeah, because it might spray out a little bit, but yeah, that should be good. Get ready to catch it. Yay! That was exciting. And the neighbor got the drain bolt out. Well, that's that, peeps. We'll return here directly after the earl drains. Peeps, I cannot stress enough when doing earl infiltrating device changes that you swap out the gasket for your drain plug. This is one of the most notoriously leaky spots right there, peeps. It's not difficult. And if your mechanic that you choose to take your automobile to does not show you that ring at the end on your drain plug for your earl pan, well then you need a new mechanic or a new shop or something, because that is just wrong. Just wrong. You always change them, peeps. Telling you. Gosh golly. Well, you can see this one right here, for example, is all squished up threads because some buffoonery. People are not doing the service appropriately. Gosh, complete nonsense. But all right, neighbor and I, we're gonna get this put all back together, peeps. We'll be back directly. All right, so neighbor went ahead and reinstalled the drain plug bolt there with the new gasket, as should be appropriately. Now the neighbor is going to grab the socket ratchet, flip the switch to the opposite direction, and give it some good old, give it a little, that's good, yep, just give it a little, and you're good to go, peeps. There you go. Now just take a paper towel, wipe it down, because you want to check for leakies. Once we get to putting some earl back in there and get it all topped back off, get this thing fired up and check for some leaky. Alright peeps, we shall return directly. And prime time, the earl filtrating device is here. We'll be back. Alright peeps, we have matching earl filtrating device. So this is bueno. As you can see, diameter is all the same. Now, if you ever pull an oil filter off a vehicle's engine in which you cannot see where it mounts to, it's very difficult to see, always inspect for this ring to be attached there, because sometimes people are not intelligent enough to put earl around there, and that way when you go to take it off the next time, that ring will stay retained on there, and then you could double ring it, and earl will explode everywhere like a volcano. So a quick way to always make sure that that earl ring has come off there is take your new earl filter, just go bloop, 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 bloop. So that way, bada bing, bada boom, you get it all good. All right, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this project up and get that earl filtrating device on there. Neighbor, honors. Skloop.
Okay, what am I doing wrong?
Not holding your mouth right. That's what my granddaddy used to say. Just got to find the appropriate angle.
I found it.
There it is, y'all. All right, that's good. Good. All right. Well, there you go, peeps. That is the lower end of an earl infiltrating device change. She's going to slap the old shield back down there, and we're going to get some earl put back up in the top. We shall return. All right, so now it is time to add the earl. Do you think you can do it without a funnel, neighbor?
Sure.
All right, neighbor's going to get on in here and do it without a funnel. All right, this is what I'm gonna tell y'all, peeps. Earl does not go in here. Earl does not go in here, nor in your radiator, peeps. Your earl goes in your earl spot, all right? So find it. Don't be retarded and take a guess. Find the correct earl spot. Whew. Whew. Oh no, he might be second guessing himself, peeps. He's gonna get the funnel. I have a funnel. It's somewhere around here. So we're gonna do the funnel thing and be right back here directly. All right, neighbor, are you ready?
I reckon.
This neighbor's gonna go ahead and chuck some Earl up in here. Then we're gonna fire it up and see what's going on. He's currently opening up the fancy new fandangled contraptionating they use for the Earl nowadays. I don't know about all this. Well, that was filled up to the brim, wasn't it there, Chief?
Yes.
Oh yeah, full send. Of course, this is a Nissan Titan, so got to put that whole carton in there, y'all. Let's just keep on going. What I'm not gonna do, y'all, is make y'all sit through every bit of it. So we'll be back here directly when it's time to fire it up. All right, peeps. So neighbor got the Earl cap back on, and we actually did leave the shield off from down below so that we can check for Earl leaks easier. Now it is time, neighbor, if you would like, go ahead and start the vehicle. And I am gonna hobble my broke leg self down here. Oh yeah! Look at that, peeps! No Earl leak. Oh, no Earl leak. So there you go. That is an Earl infiltrating device change on a Nissan Titan. Not too bad. Not too bad. Well, I hope that helps y'all out, peeps. Y'all go love your neighbors, and with whatever skills you have, help do something brilliant for them.